Alright, so in today's video we're taking a look at a very robust aluminum laptop stand. First, a couple of images, give you a little bit more information about it, and then we'll take a little closer look. Alright, so as stated, we're taking a look at a laptop stand. So, real quickly, there's the box it comes in. Shows you some of the different operational aspects on the back. Pretty self-explanatory. It does have a little warranty type card, support and stuff. You have an Allen key or Allen chuck, whatever you want to call it, and that's going to allow you to loosen and tighten the different portions that this comes with. So what I like about this particular stand, two things kind of stand out. One is the ridiculous amount of weight this thing can actually support. I don't know anybody's laptop that they would ever have that would need that much support. I think it's up to 44 pounds. Insane. I think I have a 6.5 or 7.5 pound laptop, one of my laptops. Most of my laptops are considerably smaller. One of my favorite and current, not really a laptop per se, because it's a neck stock touch that uses your phone as the actual brain. And it's just kind of a screen, keyboard, and mouse as far as the neck stock. So I'll show you what that looks like on the actual stand in just a moment. So anyway, getting back to the stand itself, very solidly built. You have rubber feet on the bottom, so it's not going to slip or scratch the surface that it sits on. I like that it is open here, which is the other thing I was going to get at a moment ago when I was speaking about what I like about it. The ridiculous amount of weight, and I like how it's built with open instead of a flat piece. One, that makes it lighter weight, so if you want to fold this down and throw it in your bag, it's going to be a little more portable, a little more friendly, because it's got some weight to it because it's metal and it's got to have a stable base to support, you know, heavier laptops. So having that open area is going to be good in decreasing overall weight. It also, of course, aids in the cooling aspect as far as allowing air to flow if you have vents on the bottom, depending upon, you know, what you're using this with. So on the front, just like on the bottom, you have multiple places that have the rubber type feet protecting your laptop from damage. You also have it here on this portion, so when it's sitting at an angle and it's, you know, tilted, it's going to have pressure against it. You don't have to worry about scratching or damaging. So you basically, you kind of just decide where you want to have this at. And again, you can tighten this up if you wanted to have it really tight. I've loosened it up a little bit, and then that way you can keep it locked in a certain position if you wanted to. If you're not using it in a portable type capacity, which I don't think most people will, but I'm saying that it's nice to have that option as far as the weight. But if you have it sitting on the desk, so I'm going to go ahead and lift this up a little bit like that and like that. Now here is the portion that gives it all the support. This piece right here, so if I come down, it kind of mates up. There's a little groove right there it sits down in, and then I'm going to go ahead and put it flat. So I like it sitting like this right here, and that is just solid. I mean, it's not going to go anywhere. You're not going to, you're not going to press that down. It's going to hold, like I said, up to, I think it says 44 pounds. It's going to hold a lot of weight. So if I have this sitting on my desk, instead of having, my laptop sitting like it is there, if I wanted to have it at an angle, I can do so, and that's really nice. So now obviously I probably wouldn't have it sitting right there on the edge of the desk like that, but I want it in full view. I'd have it over here on the side somewhere. But I like having that option to give you, that more ergonomic angle some people like for typing. For viewing, I think it just makes it nice because you have, a little bit higher lift, And again, you can, depending upon the device and the weight, you can actually lift this up, and you could actually have it sitting, you know, something like you know, slide that portion there that supports it back in. You could have it sitting something like this if you wanted, and use it for a tablet or something as well. And I would suggest just taking the Allen chuck here and just tighten it up. If you're going to leave it, especially stationary, find whatever position you're going to keep it in, you know, most of the time, the majority of the time. Put it in that position, tighten it up really well, and then it'll just stay just like that. You don't have to worry about that. But, you know, that's pretty much it. I just wanted to show you that. It has a nice aluminum finish. I think it's called Schaefer. The edges, they have that little bit of a sheen to them, a little bit more bright, so it doesn't have that, not really sandblasted, but that almost brushed type finish the aluminum looks. And then you have that shiny surface. So it gives it a little bit of, you know, an attractiveness, and it just overall looks really, really well. All of the screws look really nice. They're not really cheap. Some of the screws, the metal look really cheap. These actually look really high quality. The whole thing just looks and feels of really good quality. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I think I've rambled on enough. I just think it's really well built, looks really good, and functions really well. You can leave it sitting flat like this just to get the laptop up and sort of off of the surface that it's sitting on, especially if you're using it on a bed or on your lap, somewhere where clothing can suck into the vents, depending upon your layout. Again, this is really just a shell, and the computer is the phone, because that's what this is. This is just a touchscreen keyboard mouse, basically. No circuit board for anything else, just a battery. So there's no fans, but you may not have something like this. You may have a traditional laptop that has the processor, RAM, hard drive, you know, all the different components inside. So anyway, that's pretty much it. I've definitely rambled enough. If you want to find out more, check out the link below. Thanks for watching.